Welcome to our website. This happens to be the website for Woodland High School FFA, and of course we use this website for many of our classes. You can see agricultural biology, plant and soil science, environmental science, ag chemistry, and the FFA. So we have lots of uses for this. We use it on a daily basis for all kinds of curriculum. And really that's what it dawned on me as we were putting together our curriculum and everything else for our big visit, the incentive grant visit. We have you come by and Mr. Mooney takes a look at our program. And I really hate paper. I have this terrible phobia about paper, and I just can't seem to manage it very well. So as we were trying to put together all these pieces of paper and notebooks and maps, it dawned on me, why don't I just do what I do with all of my curriculum and just put it on the website? So I did. And I'd like to show you today what we did to be able to make it efficient and effective and easy to change and useful as well. Well, as you can see all across here, I have all these pulled down menus. And on the download section, I kind of stuffed this tab in. It says Incentive Grant Checklist. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that so you can get a good look at it. And as you can see here, I have all of these different, the 12 standards all the way through until we get down to the programming review. Well, what I did is I just buttonized everything. I put buttons on it. I made sure that it was linked to something that was considered evidence. Like, for instance, the curriculum includes the components under section 5245.4 of the educational code. Organized classes in the study of agricultural experience, program leadership, organization, and personal development. So we need to have some kind of evidence of a pathway in curriculum. So when you click on that button that says that, there's the page. It has all the curriculum, all the pathways laid out. So you can see right here, agricultural science pathway, veterinary science pathway, and FROL design. And when you click on those, and when you click on all of these, it'll take you to a curriculum. So like, for instance, if I clicked on agricultural biology, it downloads that. So what I can do is I can just click on that, and there it is. There, it's found it on the computer, and you can just scroll through it and read it that way. So you could do it that way if you prefer. Now on this next one, let's go back here to our website. You can kind of scroll down, and let's say it says here the Master School Coach allows students to follow the recommended course sequence of agriculture courses to complete selected pathways. So we can look at the master schedule. So we click on that, and there's the master schedule for each one of the ag teachers, and you can see what they teach, where they teach it, and their salaries, and a variety of other things. So that helps. How about some other evidences? Like, for instance, let's get out of number one. So we want to see, like, for instance, it says a school vehicle is readily available to each agriculture teacher for all SAE activities. Instead of walking out to the car and looking at each one of them, they could do this at the comfort of their desk, click on the one of them, and there's one of our pickups. Here is a relatively new van that we got, and of course the Suburban. So we have everything here. Also, if there's any evidence of, let's say, if they have the appropriate credential, click on the evidence that says DelSol 4A, and there is evidence of my credential. So as you can see on this is, whoops, let's go back one. As you can see on this, it's pretty handy to have. We can change up the pictures, change up the forms. Everything's clickable. Some things are downloaded. Sometimes you just view. And for instance, let's say it says that agricultural advisory meets at least twice a year. Here are some of the minutes histories. And then if we wanted to, I could click up also some of the minutes as well. Like, for instance, here's evidence 2014. There's the minutes to the meeting. So that shows us that we had that. And then here's some pictures of some of our students in action doing some recruiting at a local elementary school. And then there's reports such as graduate follow-up. And that's how the report that basically says our follow-up information. Now, you may ask yourself, well, how do they do all that? How do they make this? Well, what you're going to need is a website. And I use Weebly because it's free. It's very easy to use. Now, you can use any one you want, obviously, whether it be paid or free, but I just like the free version. So I want to show you what it looks like kind of behind the scenes. So what I did is, first of all, I just used a title, a text tool. Basically, just took it and just kind of dropped it in. And when I did that, then I had some kind of protocols on the size and the color so you can differentiate it. This one right here is just a button. I just grabbed the button and I put it over here. It doesn't click to anything. It just kind of stood out so you could see what number that particular code is. And then I did actually put buttons in it. So when I click on it, and then I linked it to something, like I gave it a URL that it'd have to go to. So that helped quite a bit. Now, as far as the pictures are concerned, when I did that, all I did for this one is essentially, first of all, I made it a light box. I turned it on so it would actually expand. It's called a light box. And then I can put a caption in it if I wanted to, like on all of those there. Also, by editing an image, I click on that, and it'll import a picture into that page. So really, that's really all there is to it. The easy thing is we can just put it on a particular computer, and I can just drop and drag the forms as I please. Like I keep them on this particular computer, and then that way when I redo it, it's just a matter of putting the document on that computer, and then it saves it. So it's pretty easy that way. It looks complicated, but it really isn't. You just copy and paste each of the standards, put it in the text file right here, copy it and paste it in. You can change the colors, you can change the fonts, you can do whatever you like. So anyway, if you want to make that next incentive grant check go quicker, I would suggest you put it on there. No more papers, no more notebooks, and even some of our advisors, our regional supervisors, could do it at the comfort of their desk, for goodness sakes. So I hope you'll try it out, and I will include with this particular video just some handy things in the show notes below so that you understand and know where I got some of these features and some of these files. So if you have any questions, don't forget to give me a call. And this is Woodland High School's website, and it's of course on the incentive grant checkoff. So thanks. Have a great rest of the conference. See you later.